ASC, how was your night?
What's up? What's up?
What's up? Yeah, one second. Where is my... Okay. Heard it on the speaker, it might have heard an echo. Yeah, I entered as a 1 hour because GJ was just looking too choppy on the 30 and the 15.
You know that the new hours just started, yeah?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I entered earlier. So I've just been chopping around.
It's going up.
Yeah.
I think soon I'm off. It's a Friday.
On NEF, no, I don't trade Asia anymore. Yeah, as long as price holds. So remember, this was the earlier buffer. So if it holds that zone and this 1 hour resistance, then we'll see. If not, then I will just get stopped. But GG is just chopping sideways, so I'm just waiting.
I've been doing a lot of that stuff which we spoke about yesterday about hiding the
Profits?
the profit thing, and it's helped a lot.
Yeah,
it is, because you don't really think about it anymore. You just kind of just get on with the trade. You're not even focused on it. You're just focused on making sure you're hitting your targets.
Yeah.
But how do you hide these profits on?
You just there's an icon on 1 second. There's an icon on MT4.
Yeah, there's a so the profits is the last column, right?
Yeah. So if you go on, yeah. Or you don't have to even drag it. If you go on to the top where it says charts, just underneath charts, there's a button which says terminal control T. So if you kind of just press that, it kind of just takes it away. Well, I think if you do control T, that takes it away as well.
Oh, the whole terminal. Oh no, I need the terminal. I need the terminal.
No, but it actually takes away the profit thing. If you hold.
It took away my whole terminal though.
Is it okay?
Yeah, I need the terminal.
My one takes away the order section and where the actual profits show.
Okay.
It helped a lot earlier on those. I've got two shorts in on GJ earlier on.
Yeah.
So which was kind of good. So with that, kind of helped.
Yeah, because GJ was really choppy. So if you were watching your PNL, you'd be splitting.
Yeah, and I tried the whole target at the target at default button as well.
Yeah.
On Magic Keys.
Yeah.
And that was actually quite helpful as well. So it just made me make sure that that I've actually got 10 pips in the bag. So if it does go any more further, it's whatever it is just extra bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, totally right. You are still in sell. Yes, Kunturo. I held it on the 1 hour. So basically, okay, so I had a first entry which was earlier this area here. So this 30-minute formed with support with resistance, right? Breaking below this zone that I had. Then I took a shot there, but this happened. So after that I just waited for the next volume timing, which was the what time was it? I think it was 8 p.m. Yeah, 8 p.m. So that was the New York currency open. So that's when I took my hourly trade. So I literally waited for an hour, I think. Yeah, so I'm still in. Okay, Jocelyn, let's look at your trade. EU 30-minute. Lower. Price make lower high. Price break below support to a sell here. Close. Justin, do me a favor next time, okay? Just okay. So you see cause I know you're new to Tradingview, right? So you see this column here. You can push it up and down. So if you look at my chart now, right? If you push it up and down, the candles get bigger. Cause on my screen it's a bit squished, so it's a bit hard to see the entry also. Yeah, but I get what you're trying to say. So break below support to a sell. EU is tough today. Yeah, EU is tough. It didn't make a clean. So this area here, I think that's what you're trying to trade. Yeah, so if I tighten up these zones to what you had, right? This area, it was tough, honestly. So I think if you could have grabbed 10 and be out of the trade, that would have been better. Yeah, EU is a bit choppy. So if you look at the higher time frame on the 4 hours, right, it has been in this range for almost the whole day. So you want to be a bit careful with EU. No worries. Yeah, I know you don't know how to use Tradingview yet, so it's okay. I'll tell you. Wait, where's my YouTube chat? I'm like looking all over my screen for my YouTube chat. It flew off the screen. Where is it? Oh, YouTube chat. Where are you? Okay, got it. Don't you think you should wait for the 4-hour wick? I was in earlier just now as a 1-hour trade, so pretty much broke even this week. Okay, nothing wrong with that. It's better than a loss. You just sell sold it at 135,800. Okay, you got out of EU after my 10 pips. Okay. GJ is good for impulse wick. In 15-minute wick for short at 135,320. Oh, 135,320. Honestly, I don't like the lower time frames on this. So if you look left on the 15, right, this area is where GJ had a problem. So if any impulse should be made below the zone, not above the zone. Yeah, risky. Okay, Zoom guys, if you guys type private stuff to me, everybody can see, okay? Just saying, because I'm streaming the screen. Yeah, so everybody can see, in case I miss a question. What do you think about previous 1 hour small body on GJ? I think honestly nothing. Because if we look at how the candle formed, right, honestly this gray area, it's a minor zone. I expect it to break and come down. It's just that GJ is extremely slow today. I don't know why. I think it's because of this news. So earlier I said when we have high impact US dollar news later on at this timing in about 45 minutes, usually GJ just chops. So that's why I just entered on the higher time frame. Monday and Tuesday bank holiday for Japan, is it? Let's see. The
15 minutes on GJ is looking very nice for the wick fill, for the hourly wick fill.
GJ? Yeah.
Yeah.
Till this area at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm just hanging on. Yeah, so if you were staring at the 15, you'll be in and out of trades. So that's why I just ignored all this mess. And then after the first loss, I ignored that mess. I went up one time frame and then it was a lot clearer. because we have seen this being cleared so many times, especially if the 1 hour is clean, the 30 is clean. We have seen it being cleared so many times, so I think it's really just this the US news, probably. We'll see when it comes in 45 minutes. Ooh, what kind of holiday is this? I don't think the yen holiday should really matter because the pound is still open. Unless you're trading Asia.
Now I think it's gonna drive down GJ.
Yeah.
At least to retrace its low.
Yep. Wick fill is like almost certain.
Very possible.
Yeah. Are we in a trade? I am in a trade. I don't think anyone took an hour trade like me. Because I had a few people reach out to me to say they entered and exited a lot of times. So only just one point, if you see the lower time frames like this, just try to go up, and then it might help with the patience also. So like Raf, yesterday you were saying like sometimes you get a bit you get, what's that word? You get a bit anxious when you see trades moving around, right? So just go up. See, when I go up, you don't feel anything anymore because it's so clean. And if you look at this candle, sure, it's small, there's less volume, sure, but it made a lower high and a lower low, so just hang on to it. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Cheers, thanks for that.
I mean, these are just some tips that help me with anxiousness, so I thought I'd share.
It all actually helps, isn't it? It's all a learning curve for everyone, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm just trying to help everyone shorten the learning curve so they don't need 7 years like me.
So in these 7 years, what have you been learning? What have you been studying?
What have I been learning? Don't revenge trade.
No, I mean strategies.
Oh wow. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, but 1 second, let me clear some charts first. I'm in sell on AU, just have a runner going. Do you think this can wick fail and continue to push further down? This one here, yeah, look, see, I had a zone. Ta-da, it's gonna reach that zone. This was the trade, let me check. It should wick fail. What's this zone? Oh, you're at your weekly. Okay, so look, this is your analysis, right? If you have a zone here, you need to respect your analysis and secure some. Yeah, because this is your analysis, not mine. Yeah. Right. So it took me 7 years. It took me 7 years of mistakes to know what I want and know what I can and cannot do with the market. Do you put your stops at break even once it reaches 10? No. I trade a bit different from Raja. Raja would never take a 1 hour trade. Thank you, Kelly. Did you feel at some point that you were over trading, and what did you do to become profit? Yes. So like for example, this earlier move, I will be in and out all the time. So for example, if I was short buyers, I'll be in here, and then when this one came down and broke the support, I'll be in, and then yeah. Yeah, it's just a mess. So how I curbed it, I closed off profits on my terminal. That's number one. So I don't see, because once you take the first loss, you tend to want to trade again, right? Because you see it coming back in the direction that you wanted originally. So you'll try to enter again, and then you get stopped again, and then you see it coming again in your direction, because this is very clearly just chop. But if you move up to the higher time frame, It's clearly trying to come down, it's just that there's no volume. So yeah, you just gotta wait. Yeah, see, people are asking, can I sell again? That's gotta wait.
GG, they wanna move there.
Yeah, gotta wait. So there's this minor support on the 15 if you look left. So this area here, you want it to break so that you can have clean sells down. Because I think a lot of people trade on the 15 and the 30 here. Yeah. So do you have savings? Are you living off trading? I'm doing both. At what point would I sell again? Oh, I'm not stacking onto this trade. So, but if anyone wants, same thing. I think you've heard me say it a lot of times before. Wait for the break of this zone, minor resistance to form, and then come down. If you trade 1 hour time frames, how many pips are you looking before you take partial profit? It's the same as how I take my 30 minutes. So right now this stop loss is 21 pips, right? I will put my break even once I hit 1 hour. So I will go for the whole thing, usually. Because for this case, it's clean on the left. There's not really much of a reason for me not to take the whole thing down. Yeah. Yeah, but if you feel uncomfortable, secure whenever you come to some kind of minor zone. Yeah, she asked you, what were you asking me? Or what have I traded? Oh, so this was my previous, let me show you. This was my previous, right before Raja, I was trading this strategy. Is it the right chart? Let me see. It had indicators and whatever nonsense on it, but my candles were black. Totally black. So this is really when you are like totally emotionless, you feel nothing. You don't even know whether the candle is bearish or not. But you really, so the good thing about this is I really learned how to read the candles. Yeah, so this was it, and then I had, yeah, there were indicators here. I don't know why it's not showing. Yeah, so if you look here, so many indicators. Yeah, and then I traded Fips as well. So there's this guy called Fips Don't Lie. Yeah, I traded his strategy before as well.
Okay.
But mostly I think I was a price action trader. It's just which time frame. Yeah. How about you?
Me?
Yeah.
I've been trading with trend lines, fibs, and confirmations as order blocks, and patterns as W's, M's, and all this kind of stuff. But the only problem with that was that that was kind of swing trading, which is not the way I want to trade.
Yeah.
But obviously, at the beginning, you don't know. You just try. But
yeah,
I just seen that doesn't suit my personality.
yeah. I think the most important thing about strategy is you need to understand what kind of person you are. So for me, I am fairly impatient, I would say. So I know I don't want to wait days, but I'm willing to wait a few hours. But I'm not willing to wait days for my trade to fulfill. So that's why I went into an intraday to become an intraday swing trader. Yeah, but I know scalping is not really for me because just getting 10, it didn't feel fulfilling when I could see the whole move. So that's how I realized. Yeah. Do you still trade patterns and trend lines? Are you asking?
No.
No, I don't answer. Yeah, you really don't need it, to be honest.
No, well,
sometimes it helps, but you don't need it to execute, right?
Their point of views, because my mentor used to be Coben, if you know Coben Lifestyle Forex.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, I was a student, and he's very good, using fibs, patterns, and trend lines. but it's not for me. That's the whole thing. It's not for me.
Yeah. Why is this chart so green? Is it profits? This candle had no wick. What's this? Okay, this candle can make okay. Deepak, are you trying to take longs? Yeah, you need to be a bit more specific. I think you're trying to take longs, but I'm not sure. Oh, is Jaden here?
Whoa, I'm out from GJ.
Did it flip? Yeah, GJ is... I think we gotta wait for this news.
The spread stopped me out.
Oh man. One second, let me reply him. Ooh, someone tried to execute. Haha, got caught.
No, it's my MT4. I don't know why it does. It does it sometimes.
It disconnects, right?
Yeah, but it was literally on the table. I wasn't doing anything.
Mine did that too last time. MT4 is a bit cranky.
It does it like very often to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, my one does the same.
Yeah, it's an MT4 problem.
Yeah, that's what
Why
it
don't you
is,
guys use
no-
MT5?
My broker's gonna be supporting it soon, so
Oh, okay. Shift.
oh,
Your world will change.
yeah. But I heard there's a lot of sort of like still some errors and stuff like that on it. Is that true, or is it getting better?
I think if you trade on the phone, right? Yes, there are occasional crashes. I use an iPhone, sometimes it happens, but it's a lot less frequent than MT4. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think your MT5 or MT4 should be relatively clean. Like you don't have indicators and whatever not on it, right? Since you chart on Tradingview, I think. Yeah. So it's really just for you to press buy and sell.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I find it hard to trade off the phone. It's just I find it too hard.
Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking of trading with the 4 hour. Okay. Jocelyn, are you willing to wait 4 hours for a move? So you need to like identify first, because yes, on the 4 hour trends look cleaner for sure, but if you're trying to trade on the 4 hour now, today, there's no more, you won't have any more moves, I think. Not big moves anyway. So if you want to trade 4 hours, you have to be like earlier in the week. So you can do a test. So for EU, it's good on the 4 hour because the moves are fairly clean. So if you look at it, right, it's respecting structure. So like you see this, okay, never mind, let me lose my chart. But you need to understand yourself first to see whether you're patient enough to wait for 4 hours. Because if you go on a 4 hour chart, don't start looking on the 15 or the 30, you'll get scared and then you'll just want to close your trades. So generally, structure does hold on the 4 hour. So this whole area here, the most recent area is this area here, right? If you look at it, EU just wicked so many times and it never really closed above because it was making lower highs previously. So it does hold structure. So on the left, look here as well, support. So yeah, EU is a bit easier to trade if you're new, but also know it's slower if you're coming from GJ.
I don't know. I had a quick question.
Yeah.
You see in the 30-minute for GJ, we have the bearish candle closing with no wick at the bottom. And Roger says that there's a 50-50 chance of the candle the next candle either being a bullish or a bearish candle.
30?
I want to know like your stance on how you would manage a trade that you're already in if that candle occurs.
Okay, give me a second. The 30 on GJ had no wick. Which one? Are you using the FXCM chart? Because I'm using Owender though, so I need to see what you're seeing. Is your chart FXCM like Raja?
Oh no, I'm using FTMO as my
Oh, okay.
liquidity provider. Yeah.
So are you talking about this candle? Which candle is it? You, since you're on Zoom, you can draw my chart. Like you can annotate.
Oh, sorry. Is that 15? No.
Is it 15? Because mine all has wicks.
Sorry, yeah, sorry. It was 15.
Ah, this one. Sorry. Okay. So this one here. So what was your entry time frame?
Oh no, I'm not entered in trade. I was just wondering.
Oh, okay. Right now, if you ask me, lower time frame, this whole area here is just chop. Because if you just go up, right? CGJ did nothing. This whole area is just chop. So honestly, this candle doing this to me, it means nothing. Like wait, hang on. Like, not having a wick, it means nothing for the time being because we are stuck in chop. You get what I mean? Yeah. Unless you're in a trade and then you approach like this area and then your candle closes without a wick. So for example, if you entered somewhere, okay, let me hide this, it's messy. Okay, so for example, you entered somewhere like this, right? You entered somewhere over here, okay? And then you entered, and then this thing came to your zone, you secured some, and then it pulled back and then started to form like this. Then you would be thinking, okay, how should I be shifting my stop loss? If my stop loss is at break even, fine. Do I want to close off the trade? Because if I want to close off the trade, right, it's also valid because this has no more range to come down. Because this was your take profit, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be how you... It really depends on where is your entry. But if you're not in it at all, then just go up a time frame. See where you are in a higher time frame price. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Am I funded like FMO? No, I use Android. You need to download OBS. Oh yes, thanks. Why not buy GJ? There is no buy signals. We are below that daily level that we broke, so GJ is just directionless now. Winnie, I took my trade at, what was that? Yeah, the 1 hour trade was taken at 8 PM, correct. What's with 15? Or did I say something wrongly? Why would you buy GJ? Yes, correct. Okay, you guys are self-roasting each other. What did you catch that sell? Yes, I am still in a sell, guys. Nothing much. I'm waiting for this one to come out. This news. What about EU sell? I don't know. EU is really choppy, and if you sell it, you might come into issues with the wicks. You might not get this entire 24 pip range. What's the difference between rejection and retracement? Are they not the same thing from opposite perspective? Wow, this is gonna take a while. Let me think. How do I simplify this? I think a rejection would be if overall you want to come short, ideally you would want this zone to be rejection, right? So a retracement is a pullback to continue in that direction. So okay, that's not really very helpful, but feel free to step in if anyone knows. I'm trying to think of how to simplify it.
So we can say these are rejections, yeah,
Yeah.
from this zone. And if this is the overall trend,
Wait, let
the
me
buy
make it. Let me make it bigger. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah. This is a retracement.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So rejections usually are wicks to a zone. Yes. They are usually wicks to a zone. So like this. Okay. Retracements are usually candles, and then you would see the next candle just continuing in the opposite direction. So this is not a rejection. It's not a retracement. It's just a change in trend. So there's a difference between how large the candle closes as well. So if the candle closes tiny and somewhere like here, then yes, that is a pullback or a retracement. But if it closes like this, almost covering the previous candle, right, then that is a change in direction. Yeah, so that's why I think yesterday, on the 1 hour, this trade was taken because this covered that previous candle and it's a 1 hour candle. So that's why I think some of you guys took this long for 80. When I first started, how much did I start with? 15k. I had no idea what I was doing. I just dumped 15k. So there's no basis for that number. Just saying. Bob, you took the long yesterday. Nice.
GJ has been very hard these days. I'm mad enough now. Just closing the charts and enjoying the weekend.
Yeah. For those who have trouble kind of reading the trend on GJ now, don't like the chop, just go chill for the weekend already. You can come back on Monday. Yeah.
See you, L.
Bye. Go rest your eyes.
Will do.
See you later, mate.
Bye.
Bye bye.
For how long would I hold the trade? I will never hold over the weekend. Yeah, I would never hold over the weekend. But maybe very rarely overnight. Did you start price action trading from the beginning? Yes. So remember the book that I was telling you yesterday, the Candlestick Trading Bible? Yeah, go find that book. That was the one that started me off. Why was Raja looking at the 5-minute time frame for sales? Was Raja looking at the 5-minute earlier? I Oh, I think when Kerwin called it. Okay. Okay. Is there a reason why you won't hold trades over the weekend? Yeah, swaps. I don't want to pay swaps. Plus, I don't know what happens over the weekend. So if there's some adverse news that happens over the weekend, I have no control over it because I cannot close my trade. So then if Monday I entered here and hits my stop loss like somewhere here, then I have zero control. So Percival Florin, am I waiting for a sell? I'm already in a sell from the hour. Okay, so just yeah, this one. I'm in a sell. I'm just holding. But if anyone wants to get into a sell, oh, I can do this. Okay. If anyone wants to get into a sell, just wait till you're below this area of minor support. Wait for the retest and then you can take it down. But it needs to break first. I closed my trade. Nope, it's still open. I just hid it because I was trying to explain something else in the way. Yeah, I have to see where the candle closes. It must close below. If not, then just don't take it. Do you have any other books that you can recommend? Some people say Trading in the Zone, but honestly I didn't find it very useful. How many pips is that? 21, 467. Yeah, see? Trading in the Zone has mixed reviews. Like, I don't think it's useful, but Uncle Bob likes it. Yeah, because it's more like there's a lot of psychological things that I feel are relevant, but the way they wrote the book, I don't really like it. Deepak, what kind of psychological advice do you want? How many pairs do I trade over on the right side here? Here, GJGU, EJEU, no gold. I am not sure about gold yet. Do I ever trade 1 minute? No, I don't. The lowest I go is 15. Could GJ just stop in this range for today and continue downward on Monday? Yes, possible. Do I secure 10 pips when in profit? No. I put it at break even when I hit 1R at least. And if there's a zone there, then I'll secure some. But if, like in this case, my 1R would be somewhere around this area. Around this area here. So there's nothing in the way on the 1 hour, so I'll just put it at break even. Or probably I'll put it so what I'm thinking is, because I have minor support here, so once it breaks below this minor support, right, then I'll put my stop loss in profit above the minor support. Yeah, Nick, I replied you. And yes, that's the book. The move is always clear when we have stopped trading. Yes, hindsight is always 2020. Because when you're trading, there are emotions at play. So when there's emotions, you are blinded. Sometimes. Especially if like you took losses before that, it's a bit harder to see the charts. Ooh, Samurai Survivor, why you gotta do that? Why? I entered at 3:30, close hold position at 10 pips. Okay. How do I prepare for the day or week ahead during your non-trading hours? Okay, so I don't come on the charts at all. Yeah, so I make it a point to have my mind fresh when I have a look at the charts when I start at 5 a.m. Eastern. So I don't know, I just do my own stuff. I go to the gym, I go out. Yeah, I really don't look at the charts beforehand. Yeah, the risk management is definitely different from Raja. It's a different trading strategy, but all you need to read is the candle. Just read about the candles. Don't read about the strategy. Because if you're new, you'll get confused. So the most recent 15 closed above that zone. So we want to see the next one break on the 30. So if this 30-minute closes, then you have to wait for the next 15 to test this zone before you can take it down. How long have you been trading? 7 years. How long did it take for you to become profitable? I am not profitable. I am consistent now. That's all I can say. Yeah. There's no point lying about anything. Yeah, I'm not profitable yet. Because in the 7 years that I traded, I did a lot of big mistakes. So it's tough coming back from big losses. If you could advise your O1 when you started trading, what would be the 5 most important things? Don't overtrade, don't over risk, choose a set number of hours, don't sit at the charts the whole day. It really does not work. It doesn't mean that you spend more hours you get better. It actually is an opposite reaction. I'll think about 5 later. Oh, and don't shift your stop loss. Yeah, I think that's the biggest one. So last time I was like, oh, I think it's not gonna hit, I'm gonna give space. Okay, no, that's when your account will blow up, because you shift and then oh shit, your stop loss becomes like negative R. So no, the stop loss is there to protect you, so just leave it. If it hits you, you were wrong. So what do you mean by not profitable but consistent? I'm not profitable overall because the losses were very big. So I'm counting like my entire trading history and how much capital I've put in, right? So I'm not profitable, but consistent. I think consistency is in you having patience to trade, not jumping into trades for all sorts of reasons. Just being able to like just control yourself. Yeah, so I think it has shown. For at least I think 1 month plus, I've been profitable. I think, yeah, that's what I've been tracking anyway. 1 month, 2 month plus, I think. As we break the 4-hour low, I'm adding to my positions. Yes, I think the 4-hour wick feels almost done. Yeah, okay, so consistency means that you're not going like profits and then break even, or like profits and then loss. Yeah, it's just one track. It's a very steady climb, but it's not an exponential climb. So that's why if people were to ask me like what's my average gains, yeah, it's just like 1 to 2%, and that's enough for me because I can maintain that trajectory. But you're asking me to go and generate like 6-7% in a week, I'm like, No, that's kind of a fluke, I think. It's either you get lucky and hit big trades all the time. If not, then yeah, just gambling on certain trades, I think. Yeah, 1 to 2% a week. That's very decent already. Yeah. Even with 1% a week, I'm also actually quite happy. As long as I don't end up negative, I see growth. Okay, so the 30 is breaking. You stream 5 AM Eastern daily until Raja stream, then restart after it's done. Yes, Gary. So it's 2 separate streams. If you want the link for Zoom, it's on your screen.
Oh, GJ's going down. Let's go.
Are you in? Did you jump in?
Yeah, been in.
Where?
I got in on the 15-minute earlier.
As an impulse? Or this close?
Yeah, on that first candle, that
This
basically that resistance candle. It was when I entered when it was like 2-3 minutes left before it closed.
This one here? Oh,
yeah, that one.
Were you not afraid of this? Actually, no. You shouldn't be afraid of it, I think.
Yeah, I was looking at it from the higher time frames. It was in, like, I expected price to at least like come and fill the wick.
Yeah.
But you're expecting it to go all the way down.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too.
I was just waiting for this irritating zone to clear.
Yeah, and it just cleared the 135, 125, which you go like more left to the left.
Yep. This area? Or even more?
Yeah. If you go like further, like, I mean, you don't have to, but like if you go further, there was this strong resistance there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, the area was messy.
Right now, so.
Yep. So so the reason why I didn't draw up that zone, right, was because it broke yesterday already. So yesterday we had this zone drawn up, and then we went booms. We ignored that zone, came back to test it, and then we went back up. So to me, that zone is irrelevant already.
Yeah, for me, it's just a concern, you know, just watching out for it. You know, you never know what price could do.
Yep.
Yeah, this week has been crazy.
Yeah.
It's been hard, but
yeah, very.
All right. Didn't hit my weekly goal this week, but I mean, let's see. Last week was like I almost hit. Basically, last week I hit like almost 2 weeks worth of goal, but then this week I kind of lost like this week's profit. Like I just say, you can understand what I mean. Like maybe I made 2%.
What?
Not
Kevin, you broke up halfway. I didn't hear anything at all.
Oh.
Yes.
Man, I'm done. I'm done talking.
Yeah, you went. I didn't hit my weekly goal, and I heard nothing after that.
Yeah, I hit my last week. I hit like, oh my god, why is it retracing?
Yeah, chill. The candle hasn't closed, so this hourly, if it closes below, we're coming down.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yes, chill.
Yeah.
No, I have not.
I have my runner right now, though, so it's okay.
Yeah. You already secured some profits? No, I haven't reached 1R.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For me, I already secured.
Yeah.
For my...
Is it good to have a trailing stop on every trade? Well, it depends on your own rules.
Yeah.
So if you do that as your risk management, then yes. If you don't like it and you just go by zones, then that's also another way for you to manage your risk. So it really depends on your own on your own personality.
I basically made Roger's rule mine, so maybe I'm a copycat, but you know, if it works, it works. Am I still cutting up?
No. Are you like, is your face like in front of the camera?
No, why would I do that? Because it would be so uncomfortable to just be right in front of the computer. I'm just a little bit away. Like,
okay, this is good. Stay here. Stay at this, wherever you are now.
I think I just need to be louder.
You're probably yelling now.
Yeah, kinda.
I was in, but my stop loss got hit in profit because of micromanaging the position. Yes, okay. As long as you identified that, you're probably micromanaging it on the smaller time frames. I don't know if you were on a 5 or the 15. Try to move up. Then it's a lot clearer.
Wait.
135. I can't remember. I don't know.
Let's go, GJ. It's Friday, though. It's Friday.
Is Uncle Ted one of your mentors too? I guess so. I mean, I'm in the market fluidity mentorship group. Isn't EJ still stuck in this range, Evan? But wow, your trade is just gross, Evan. You can just go off. It's gross.
Did he catch all of that?
Yeah, he caught it from the top, cause that was during London.
This is not the same guy as yesterday, right?
That's Evan. Evan caught it yesterday.
Sorry, I don't know who Evan is.
Oh.
I meant yesterday because someone caught like 11% of his account.
Oh no, that's Zhao. No. No. But they're all in the group.
Bro, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, let's see. Is
No,
Zhao no. I think Zhao is chilling.
Yeah.
When you execute on the 1 hour, you don't go down to lower time frame for further breakdown. No, so in this case, right, Gunturo, I took my first entry on the 30, right? So I took it short when this candle closed, breaking my first this area of resistance here. And then when I got stopped on it, right, and I saw that it was really messy, I just went to the 1 hour and waited for the next volume period. Yeah, because I saw that, honestly, my entry, when I went back to review the trade, right, my entry was within this 1 hour bullish candle. So honestly, I should not have taken the trade. Yeah. Because I don't take 10. So for Raja and the rest of them, right, this was a proper entry, especially on the 15 when they impulsed it in on the break, right? This was a proper entry for them. But not for me.
Yeah, I caught that one. Actually, like, I entered twice because I gave it like a second chance.
How far away was the second entry?
Huh?
How long later was the second entry?
It was a second chance. It wasn't like second entry, but like I just gave the same trade a second chance. Because when that 15-minute was pushing down and then it came back, closed above the support, and then on that next candle, 15-minute, I entered again when it was actually breaking it again, that resistance.
This one here?
Or that support, yeah. No, yeah, that was the first entry, and then I gave the second chance on that next candle.
Oh, okay.
On your second entry, which candle did you go on? Was it the last green one?
Hold up, let me annotate.
Yes, draw on it.
Thank you. So I just missed this jump. I just missed this last short.
This one here?
Oh.
Yeah, I got two others today, but I just missed this last one. I'm so disappointed there.
Okay, I was gonna say, right, if you entered earlier and then you got stopped at break even, for example, don't immediately jump on it. When the next candle actually flips in your direction again, give it till the next volume period. You see a better push because you guys are trading on the 15 and the 30, right? So sometimes the stops are so tight that once you push it to break even, you get hit again. Then it's like, oh, I just wasted my chances at a trade. And then if you really stick to your rules, that's 2 trades gone, and then you can't trade for the day. Yeah, so that's why I waited for the next volume period, which was the New York Open. Yeah, so it was the same as yesterday. So when I lost on the first trade, I waited for London close. Yeah, so that's how I found a bit more consistency in my trading also. Yeah, I don't know if that helps you, but that's what I've observed. And it gives you a mental break as well, because the chances of you going in and then you hit your break even and then you go in again and then you hit it again, you're gonna be pissed off. You'll be like, why am I right? Because you technically have to be right to get hit at break even, right? Because you managed to go into a bit of profit and then it retraced, correct? So you definitely will get pissed off, I think, unless you are a robot. So that break in between, journal, walk away, take water, whatever, it will help. Yeah, it really will help.
I got the others today, but it was just this last little break here. I had my MT4 all set up and I was waiting for it to. What I would have done was that last green candle, as the red candle broke the low of that, I would have that was when I would have entered.
No, I honestly don't think that was this one here. I think.
Which one?
This one, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I honestly don't think this was the best entry.
Okay.
Yeah, because you are trading right into this area where price stopped most recently. Yeah, so you would be banking on the fact that the hourly close should help you push, but if it doesn't, then you would flip it again. Yeah, so because price has had an issue. So if you look at this bearish candle, right? Okay, I'm sorry about mine. Let me just take this away. So if you look at this bearish candle, notice where the wick stopped. It stopped right at the same support level. So I really wouldn't take this entry here. Yeah, it looks nice now because it pushed through. But if it didn't, right, then you'd be like, ooh, I'm so glad I didn't take it. Yeah, so...
Would you have taken it when it actually broke that last zone of yours?
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, on the hourly close, right? It broke on the hourly, it broke on the 30, it broke on the 15. So when the next 15 actually forms a minor resistance, take it down. This would be a better trade. Then I think when you enter it, you'll be so much more confident of it actually clearing everything on the left. So this would be your
like
daily wick fill. Yes. Here.
Yeah, it would be really clean. There's no...
It's pain-free.
Yeah,
it's gonna be pain-free. If you entered here, you would have a little bit of pain waiting for it to break.
That's it.
Yeah, so try to get pain-free. So this candle, right, because the hourly, 30 minute and the 15 broke. So if this 15 tests with one candle like this, and then it continues down, right, you can take this as the confirmation of that retest already. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then you would be able to go in something like maybe with your stop loss above here on the candle close. Yeah. Instead of, because it should not form another bullish candle anymore. Yeah. So you give it 15, see how this candle closes, and then we should be able to catch the rest of the move down. Over. This is how.
Going down.
Yep, this is how big. I think it's big enough. Everybody takes only like what, 10, 20. No one's like me. Yeah, it's it's 43, man. You guys have space. Don't worry, you guys have space. So if you wanna impulse entry in, it's risky. It broke the wick of the 30-minute low, right? After it tested this area. So if you wanna impulse entry in, it's aggressive. Your stop is 20, and then it will come down. Yep.
It's going down.
Yep. So okay, whoever's asking, yes, I am at break even now. Yep. This impulse entry could also have been an aggressive entry in. Oh, the chat moves so fast. Okay. Whoever asked questions on YouTube, type it again because I didn't read it. It just moved.
Just put my stop loss.
Oh, hello, Corinne. Welcome back.
Hello. That was a nice catch.
Yeah.
Oh, Carwin is here.
Carwin is here.
The boss.
The boss is here.
Oh no, man. No.
We're definitely coming down then.
I stayed on this trade from Raja streaming actually.
Yeah, me too. I took it on the hour. I was just grinding on the hour. I was grinding. Are you holding it to 134,800? I will be out at 134,650. Pocketing pips. You can DM me on IG. Kevin, you have stalkers in the YouTube chat. They noticed that you were here even before me. You can't hide.
Wow.
Okay, so there was someone who asked, right? Why you were looking at the 5 minute earlier. Okay, now you can explain it, then Jaden can get his answer.
Oh, me?
Yeah, earlier. I think
Okay,
it
yeah,
was
earlier from radio streaming. Yeah, around 9 a.m. I think.
9
Yeah, can you
a.m.
get it? Okay,
I
yes, that's a
think
5 minute, right?
this one, yes. This one, I think. No, this one.
Let me see my chart where I took my entry. Yes. Okay. Can you go to the 4 hour?
Sure.
Okay. Let me take this thing. So, or actually, can you draw a line right at the 135 500?
Okay.
Yeah.
135 500.
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. Let me make it a different color.
Mhm.
Okay. Hang on, I need to make it thicker. If not, YouTube cannot see. Alright, there you go. 135 5. There you go.
Okay. Now can you go to the 5 minute? Okay. Perfect. Okay. So here is the thing. With GJ, prior to the new 4 hour opening, we created some sort of resistance just below the 500 mark. So as I said on the Raja streaming, we form this kind of resistance at 500. Remember,
Yeah.
round numbers are gonna be always important as a support or resistance. Sometimes GJ react to round numbers. It doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it happen that we respect round number. Like yesterday, we have seen GJ playing around at 136. I want 135, I think. Yeah, it was 135. Let me see right here really quick. Yeah, we've been playing on GJ at the 136, acting as a support, and then it was acting as resistance. So from this morning, actually I think it was during Asian session, we retested 136 flat with a small pin on 15 minutes.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
right there. You see,
This
as
one?
you can see,
No, this was not Egypt. This one.
on 15 minute. Yes. Okay, this one right here. This one right here.
Oh, this was London though.
Was London?
Yes. Almost to the London Open. 1 hour
Okay, yeah.
before. Yeah.
So basically, we retest that 136 mark, and then from there we just broke that 15-minute candle,
Yeah.
and then this one created some sort of resistance again, and from there it was an easy fall all the way down. From there the next target was 135 500 from the 136.
Okay.
So the next round number, it's gonna be 135 flat, you know. Um, so basically, as long as structure start behaving good, it's okay to pay attention to round numbers. You know, come here, did this, and then we've been creating lower lows and lower highs. You know, So right now we just created a new lower low.
Yeah.
From there on the 15 minute. From there, expect another retest and continue dropping. But your safe target, your safe exit was right here. Okay, you know why? Because once we get there to round numbers, let's say 135, may have some sort of issues breaking down the 135 flat. It's if it's gonna happen today, I'm not sure. The way the market is behaving right now, it looks like it's gonna break that 135 and it's gonna continue going toward the previous daily support, which was around here.
Yeah, this area, right? Yeah.
But going back to the 5-minute chart, I'm gonna explain you why. So we created this resistance. Let's say this resistance over here. So at this point, when you have this structure breaking, I don't know if yeah, you remember yesterday I told you when we were looking for the buys on GJ.
Yeah.
Buys make sense, but if you start looking at the lower time frames, which is the 5-minute, so if you see the previous 5-minute the next 5-minute candle is breaking below the previous 5-minute, most likely we're gonna retest this one, we're gonna retest this one, and so on.
Yeah.
So if you take let's say if you're a conservative trader, let's say you're really conservative, you can take entries. Don't take entries right here, because most likely before we break this area right here, we're gonna retest this area right here. But if you saw this candle pulling back, heavy pullback on 5-minute, but if you see right here lost some sort of momentum, and the next one did the same thing, is breaking the previous one. So most likely you can take entries around this area right here, and your stop loss is gonna be just above here, because you want this for example, this candle. If you take your entry on this candle, you want this candle to close bearish.
Below, yeah.
Yes, and the next candle on 5-minute respect the high of the previous 5-minute candle.
Yeah.
If at some point this doesn't present in this manner, in this way, just close your trade or call it a day. But sometimes when GG start creating lower lows, like the one just created right now, most likely we're gonna have some
retest.
McDonald, like a McDonald arc, something like this. So we're gonna create another one like this,
and it'll come down again.
Yes, but it's Friday, so you never know if it's gonna happen today. Because right now, maybe most of the institutions or traders out there are closing positions. So that with London close, that made a heavy pullback on GG, and to come back and close near to the 135,500. So that's pretty much it. That's why on Friday it's really hard to trade, because as institutions start closing their orders for the week, you're gonna have less volume, and you're gonna have random moves to the end of London close. But yeah, the trade you guys took was really good trade.
Yeah, I was thinking, so some of them are worried about 135 holding, but for me, because I don't really go on the 5, like if you notice my stop loss, right, it's fairly big. I mean, I've tightened it since then. I'm above, so now I am at 320. Yes, no, sorry, I'm here. So I'm above, I'm at 25, 250. So if this doesn't hold and then it bounces off 135, right, then so be it. I'm just done with the trade, because we want this to come down to this area because it's clean on the left on the 15:30 1 hour. Yeah, so on the most recent time frames it's clean, so it should come down. But because it's Friday, and like what Karin says, the banks are just closing their books, so that might cause some issues with it coming down as well. So that's why I locked my stop loss in profit already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I secured one of my positions, but I left the rest. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, because sometimes the 5 gets a bit choppy, so I just remain minimally on the 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mostly trade on 30 minutes and 15 minutes. I pay attention to the 4-hour candle closings, and you know, most of the times you get wick fills or retest to the 4-hour candles.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like I didn't like, to me I know that 135 is an area, right? But like for it to bounce, I bounce up of it, it's less probable than it continuing down. Yeah, because it's really clean on the left. It's quite hard to deny it. Until you reach this area, then yes, I will be a bit more concerned. Yeah, but 135 should clear first. Yeah. And it's good that there are wicks. If there's no wicks, then you'd see me cut my positions faster. Yeah. So you're still holding from earlier?
Yeah, I'm still holding.
Yeah.
I mean, I closed one position, and basically the other position I only have 50% running.
Yeah. I think once you have the runners, you can really just let the trade do what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone wants gold advice. I don't do gold, so if you want I can pull up the chart.
Yeah, sure. Just to clear some. Okay, so with gold we had a nice break this morning. I took some sells around somewhere here. Yes, I had nice sells with that candle.
Did you not have this zone? Like, did you have a like zone here?
Well, on the that's on the 30-minute. Can you go to the 15 minutes?
Okay. How did I get this? 1 second. I think I got it off the hour. Yeah, I got it off the hour earlier when it was closing like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had a nice break on the at 8 a.m. Yeah, we had a nice break, and we had a retest. I think was with this candle. We had that was the 8:30 a.m. candle, you know. But the next this candle was a nice closing with this liquidity grab right here, close back below the previous one. So the next one was just indecision candle, this one right here. But when this candle broke right here and closed right there, I started looking at the 5 minutes. So I took my entry with this candle over here, like the same with the 4 hour, looking for the 4-hour wick fill, and I took my first profit was right here, and 1946 was the second target for my gold. Now it's just pulling back, closing back in this messy area right here, you know. So as long prices stay inside this range, it's not worth it looking for entries. I rather look for entries below that box. That's why I took entries. I took entries around here. Yeah, but right now, I mean, it's a mess. I don't want to be like trying to catch gold anymore. The easiest play was to retest the previous 4-hour wick fill, and taking some nice sells toward that support.
How do you determine your stop loss and take profit? So you just put it above the 5-minute candle when you entered?
Take profits?
Yeah, take profits I think is as per the wick fill, right? On the higher time frame.
Yeah.
Stop loss above a 5-minute candle?
Sometimes I use wider stop loss. All depends on how the formation is, but if I manage to get a nice entry, I manage this trade. So let's say if I take the entries on the 15-minute and I start looking at the 5 minutes, so my stop loss most of the times are gonna be on top of the 5 minute, the previous 5-minute candle, because I know if the next candle break above that 5 minute, it's gonna come back and do a big pullback. Like this morning, I told you guys to, if anybody was taking gold sales around 8:30, you're safe. Can you go to the 30-minute candle, please?
Yeah.
Okay, so the this candle right here.
Let me make it a bit bigger. Hang on.
No, this candle right here did a heavy pullback. You know, this created a new low, but as you know, every day at 8:30, something's gonna happen with gold. So I knew the 8:30 is gonna pull back. I took that buy on the 30-minute candle looking for a retest to the previous high. No, never. I never do that. I rather go, with the flow.
Yeah.
Like right now on gold, yeah, it's this 30-minute candle is pulling all the way back, broke above this one right here, the previous one.
This one.
But that doesn't mean I'm gonna be looking for buys on gold.
Yeah.
Because it's coming back to this area right here, and this is a mess. I don't want to be trading on a Friday in this area. And to be honest,
I remember
that. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I remember I remember that pullback exactly what you were saying. Like we were watching that live. You know what I mean? I was watching it on the smaller time frames, and it was beautiful, bro. It was beautiful. That pullback at the 8:30, right when you were talking about it. You know?
Yeah.
Gold seems like it's in a range though on the higher time frames.
Yes, at the high. And to be honest, I was more in the buys sentiment for gold, but yesterday started giving me, some extra confirmation to not take any buys anymore. We had a clear break yesterday. We had a clear break from 1954, and that made me think, oh, we're gonna continue going downtown. I think gold may tap 1954 and retrace from there. I don't see it, going bullish so far, other than there's any fundamental coming out later on. But other than that, I don't see gold pulling all the way up. I lost all my hopes yesterday. I was expecting yesterday for gold to go up and retest 1974 and so on toward 2000 today, but not anymore.
Yeah, I think if anyone wants to try and hop on gold once it breaks this, once it breaks above this area, oh please don't, it's Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Friday, man. Just go off. Yeah.
And it's really sad that gold didn't move a lot today because I was expecting the news from
the US,
10,
right?
10 a.m. do some big moves, but no, man. At this point, I was expecting gold to drop a little bit more. And then on Monday, because this is what happened with gold. If you back test gold, sometimes, most of the times, you're gonna have a nice move on Friday, And on Monday, you're gonna have a small pullback and continuation from Friday move. But today didn't move any. We didn't have any substantial move. It was like what I think was less than $8, something like that.
This pullback is only like 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's coming back to closing range, and I don't like it.
Yeah, so like for me, so some of the guys were asking like how I entered it. I think someone came in a bit later. So I went on the 1 hour because the 30 and the 15 is just messy. Right? So what I've noticed is when we have news at 10, especially high impact US news, right? GJ will chop before that. I've seen it so many times. That's why I was really very patient with this. I got chopped for 2 hours. So I don't think many would want that. If especially if you stayed on the 15 and then you get chopped like this. So you can do your own back testing, see whether this theory holds. I've seen it enough. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why it affects GJ. It's weird, but it does. Yeah.
Yeah, Xi Jinping is pulling all the way back from the 135 flat.
Yeah, so now that it broke above this previous high, right, and bounced off that zone. So I closed some here at 135. And then I closed a bit more when this candle actually broke above, and then I'm left with one last runner. So either it hits me at stop loss or it continues down. Yeah.
Yeah, we're approaching to London close, so we may have a heavy pullback.
Yeah, apparently London close is later now though, because of daylight savings. Yeah. So is there any point in still being on the charts at this time? Honestly, if you are not in a trade, don't go hopping into one. Yeah, you should be going off the charts already.
No.
Yeah.
At this point, everybody should be, just chilling out there now.
Yeah, you should be managing runners. You should not be entering.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, so if it closes above on the 30, then more likely than not my stop loss should get hit. If it holds this zone, then we should still continue coming down.
I'm thinking of closing my runner if the
What,
15
GJ?
minute close. Yeah, the 15-minute close above the previous candle.
Yeah.
Cause it already broke it, but like I'm gonna wait if it will close because it's a 30-minute as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're about 3 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close. So
yeah.
let's see how this 30-minute candle closing.
Yeah. If it closes without a wick on top, then yeah, it's good. It should come back down.
Yeah.
But if it flips me, then okay, stream's done. We're closing the stream if it flips me. Structure wise, it looks good, but Fridays anything can happen. Yes. Yeah, this is an interesting level because this is just a minor zone on the left. So this area I just paused for a bit yesterday, and then bam, it flew up. This was yeah, I think yesterday I called this out and then I missed the entire impulse move.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she called it out.
Yeah, because okay, so this was the analysis from yesterday, right? How I saw it was we had this area here. So this, I think we had an area around 135, 100. So it's a really old zone from on the 4 hour to the left. So when it closed 135 and above 135, 100, right? I was like, this thing is going up because the 1 hour just flipped the entire trend. Plus, as Raja said, right, the pound news should have been bullish, not bearish. So to me, this was a correction, I think. Yeah.
I was expecting a correction to that drop. but you know, around 9 a.m., not later. Usually the new 4-hour candle should be like you know, doing some sort of pullback, but that was a heavy pullback.
Yeah. It just
Yeah.
completely retraced on the almost
Yes.
retraced the entire candle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Until it looked like a fake out on the higher time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it chopped for today.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think based on the higher time frames, with this area being like this, so this area, it's just lower highs. So I am
Yeah.
bearish moving forward into next week. Plus, if we look at the daily, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I mean,
definitely coming down. I think it's like
yeah.
high chance. Yeah.
Yes. I mean that 136 level. Oh man, that's heavy, it's strong.
Yes. And then this level as well, 135, 600.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
both levels broke. It's coming down. And then we have this wonderful candle here.
Yeah.
I'm out, guys. I'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Bye, Raf.
See you later.
Okay, man.
See you later. See you later.
See
Bye.
ya.
Oh, GJ got me.
Oh man.
GJ
Yeah, my
got me.
runner got hit.
Yeah, GJ got me.
I got hit. I got hit at break even.
Yes. Where's your stop loss, Kerwin?
My entry was 135 373, and my stop loss is 135 357.
Oh, you are not gonna get hit. Not anytime soon.
Well, man, you never know. I mean,
True.
like I said, yeah,
Yeah.
this time, if you go to the 5 minute though,
Technically, okay, so this candle formation here, I am a bit worried that it will go back in. Yes, because this right leg closed higher than the left leg. So if anyone understands candle formation, I would be worried about this. And if you're in cells, please protect your trade. Yeah, so on the 5 here.
So basically, this 5 minute candle, the only way this trade is gonna play out if we want to continue on sells, it's gonna be
Just to break here.
something. Yeah, if this candle does something like this.
Yeah.
That's the only way for these cells to continue playing.
So if you don't see this, will you cut your trade?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
If this 5 minute candle doesn't do that, I'm gonna cut my trade. Because basically what I'm expecting is this 5 minute to get there, and the next one do something like this and so on, you know. Because by the time the next 30-minute candle form, I wanna see a nice 1 hour candle bearish. If doesn't happen, then I'm gonna be closing my position. It's not a big deal because I only have a 50% running on this trade.
Yeah, you already secured anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that 15 is dangerous. Yes. If the next, yeah, so I think you're using tighter management by going to the 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Zhao, you had 11% yesterday. Go off. There's no more entries. Seriously, it's done already, the trade. Yeah. No. You had 11%. He did 11% yesterday. So gross. Why does gold always push hard on Fridays? Because the banks are closing their positions. I think gold, because I would think anything tagged to the dollar, right? They should have very erratic moves on Fridays. Because the banks in the US run most of the markets, right? That's my thought process. And I don't think it's only on Fridays, it's just on all the closes for the day. Be right back.
So if you guys can see the 5-minute just started to create some sort of resistance. So this 5-minute, in order for this trade to continue down, the next 5 minutes should not break the previous 5-minute candle. It's basically the same principles as if it was on a 30-minute or 15-minute candle. But if this 5-minute candle break above that, most likely we're gonna retest the previous resistance.
Ooh, if it forms support here, yeah, definitely going up. Right now, 5-minute candle closes back into the previous large bearish candle, should go down or continue to fill at least the bottom, right? Yeah, but now if this candle, so basically if we look at the 5, this candle already formed bearish, stopped here, and then now this candle, if it forms support, really just get out of the trade. Oh, there we go. If it breaks the high, then that's it. This trade is really done. Yeah, don't hope on it. Hope will rob you on Friday. This was already a warning. This 5-minute candle did not break the low. This is the second warning. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I might start managing my trade on the 5 so that I can get tighter exits, because now I'm managing it on the 15 for my exits. It's not tight enough because I lose 3 5-minute formations. Because technically if this happened earlier and I saw this 5-minute here and this next one flipping above this one, right, I could have just cut it here also. Yeah, I'm gonna backtest this over the weekend.
Okay, now it's doing a good thing. Went, retest the previous 5, and now it's coming back.
Yeah. Wow, GJ is really playing today. What time do you usually finish or stop looking at charts on the Fridays? Technically, if I wasn't streaming, I would have stopped once my last trade is actually done.
Okay, guys, it was a pleasure. I'm gonna head out.
Alright, thanks, Karin.
Hope you guys have a nice weekend. Enjoy and, do some back testing over the weekend. And take care.
Bye.
My pleasure. Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, man.
Bye, Beirut. See you next week. So guys, I'm already out of the trade. Hit the rest of the remaining of the trade in profit. So I'm gonna stay on till the hour close. If you wanna ask anything, send me your charts. I can give a bit of feedback, and then after that, I'll be closing the stream. What is this? Yante, are you thinking of entering today or next week? Or are you already in? Nah, I'm not heading to the pub. It's already 11. They have closed the pubs here. Poor Zhao. I'm expecting this 15-minute coming below 1350.90. Yeah, I'm not gonna take any more trades. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Justin Candlestick Trading Bible. Joshua, yeah, my positions have all been closed. Zhao, really? I would think that you would anticipate this area here to be filled, that's all. Zhao milked GJ this week. He milked it like a cow. Okay, let's see. For those who are still in, ideally, if you are still in, right, I don't know if you have secured profits or not. If this does not close below the zone, right, just be careful, because this resistance actually was higher than this area here. Yeah, okay, as long as your stops are at break even, right, and you secured some, you can afford to try and let the trade come down. Okay, but if you're not at break even yet, find some way to get at break even. Based on my reading of the higher time frame of price action, it should come down, but it's Friday, so there's a lot less volume, that's all. So it's a bit harder. If this was Thursday, oh, it's gonna come down like a waterfall, but today's Friday. So whoever hasn't sold, please don't sell now, please. I'm just helping out those who are still in a trade to manage. Yeah, Joshua, nothing to be scared. As long as you manage your trade properly, you didn't over risk, it's fine. Because if you look at it, just look at the 15-minute time frame, right? This was just lower highs all the way. So technically this is also a lower high. It's just that because we are really nearing the London close, it might not have the push to come back down. Yeah. No, Ritesh, do not take a trade. If you want to take a trade, you lose, do not cry. Oh yeah, really, don't take a trade. Why? Jao, you're not helping. Like Raja, you will also not change your bias until you see a higher time frame change of structure. Yeah, minimally, Gary, I need a... So like yesterday, that 1 hour flipping and closing above, this was strong confirmation that it was... the bias changed. Ethan is Singaporean, I think, Evan. Whoops. Okay, what's this? Shriram? You're looking for cells?
Yeah, looking for sell.
What? Let me see. Why is the zone here though? Okay, so if you look at my zones, right? They are slightly different. It's a bit lower. Okay, let's... Because on the left here, right? So we have this... So this area created after this area. So by right, we should test this one and not this one first.
Yes.
Yeah, so be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ritesh, I cannot see the URLs by the way, so you need to follow the YouTube description to send a chart. Let's get more annoyed for waiting when I could have got out at decent profit. Yeah, it's okay. Just learn from it. Do you reckon New York will have volume to retest the low? Wow, I don't know. I honestly think now with the London close, that volume might not even push. Really, it's really choppy again. Do you hold trades over weekend? No. It's expensive. No swaps for me. I'll show these guys the chart and they need inspiration. No, Jao, if I show that chart, people are going to jump into trades. I always see my trade go into profit first and then retrace and hit stop loss. Yeah, you need, where do you normally push your stop loss to break even? Maybe that part needs to be looked at so you can protect the trade better. What's my average percentage on winning rate? I would think I don't know. I honestly do not track it very hard. Yeah, I don't really track it very hard. As long as I know like every week my overall pip count is positive, right? I'm green. Yeah. 135,300. Evan, you are mean. Evan's gonna get blocked. What sessions do I trade? I only trade 5 a.m. to London close, so it's the 4-hour closing London and New York. You guys in the green today? Yes, after the earlier trade, yes. Evan's definitely in the green. He had such a disgusting move for EJ from the top. Evan needs to get banned. Go, Evan, go and sleep. Yeah, guys, 10 more minutes. Anybody wants to ask me any questions? He trades all the time. It's this area here during London Open. Yeah, so long hours, not that, no thanks. So on GJ, right, if it closes bearish, I think next week it will come down to fill this week, and then if it breaks below 134,500, bye bye GJ. I'm more short biased on it, definitely. Think it, you took any trades? Yes, I'm out of my trade already. Can take a look at EU and give some of my thoughts. For next week, Winnie, have you ever been part of Jiban's group? No. Psychology, how do you handle this? This as in being stuck in a trade, being in a loss, or what? What about it? Forex Buffalo, be a bit more specific. If not, everyone will stay with me for 2 hours. There's a lot of things about it. Okay, I'll ban Evan next week. Sound is fading and very weak. Really? Is it better now? Okay, I'll come nearer to the mic. Sometimes I get a bit loud. Oh, 22. Okay, you gotta go off, man. You gotta find out like what went wrong. Please journal or something. Track your trades. Bye, Gunturo. Have a good weekend. Yeah, so those guys still in GJ. If the 30-minute closes lower, I don't know where your stops are, but it should be protected above this 30-minute candle, and then just let it be. Oh, 2%, give me a shock. 22 is... damn. I was looking at the daily. If it closes like this, next Monday will probably wake up a bit and fill the whole wick on the previous candle at 134,600. Let's see. GJ, right? VT. Fill the whole wick. Yeah, so definitely should fill this one. And then the next problematic area 134,500. So we have to see what happens there. But this week fill, next week no issue. But bear in mind, so next Monday and Tuesday is a Japanese holiday. Shouldn't be a problem for us because we trade. The pound is still open. Here, it's a holiday on Monday, Tuesday. So just don't trade Asia, it should be fine. I closed my terminal already. You copying week. Yeah, I'm done, so do I only trade GA? No, I trade GJ, GU, EJ and EU except Gold. Gold I'm not touching it yet. Did I end the week well? I think I'm only in very small profits. This week wasn't very good. So if you look at my PNL, right? 14. So we started the week 14, correct? Break even. Yeah, it's just about break even only. Yeah. Joshua, I think you feel better now that you're out. Because it's really... I don't think it's going to be clean anymore. Would you ever host a guest? I don't know. I'm not big enough yet. Who wants to come on my channel? Host me? Okay. You can just pick up the mic and talk anytime. Kerwin is not a guest. Kerwin is VIP, yo. Winnie, what do you mean on 1 hour? Yeah, I know EU, but what you wanna see? This what's this move? Why? Web budget saver. It's not a VIP. The link is on your screen. You can just join it.
Yeah. What's up?
Evan gonna get banned. No, Evan cannot talk.
I mean, like 15 or set. Wow, runner just run, man.
Yeah, your trades were very big this week. London was kind to you.
Pretty kind.
Yeah.
I mean, GJ I caught like last week. Also 100 pips.
Yeah. Yeah, Winnie, I don't know what you want me to analyze. It's just one giant candle, and then I really don't know what you want me to analyze. Help. Tell me what you want. The 1 hour 2 rejections. Okay, long week. Okay. One 800 call Boris. Okay, that was your buy bias, alright. But what was your lower time frame? I didn't, so I don't even, okay, if you want to take like this support here on the 15, which I know you don't trade on the 15 for EU, and yeah, but I don't like it because I'll be trading into this wall here. Yeah, so this is just all hindsight to me. I would rather have taken a new support from here and then go back up. Yeah, but being Friday, I won't take. Yeah. This one is dangerous. I feel it's dangerous. Ooh, bam. Wick. Damn, GG. Let's see. GJ did nothing. Close
Well
right at the zone.
Well done, well done.
Yeah, so okay. On this hourly close, right? Oh, close bullish. 30-minute close bearish. We'll fill this wick. And then I have an issue with this trade going down because the wick came down, stopped right at support. So, yes, it's very tough to make your 11%. I think I've been streaming for 2 weeks. Entry after 11. No, Zhao, I'm gonna ban you. Okay. Last questions, you know I'm gonna call it. I hope no one else is in the trade. If we're in the trade, just lock your profits. Then if it goes, it goes. Huh?
We're at a very hard level.
Yeah. Just secure your profits, put it at break even. If it goes, it goes. If not, then it'll stop you at break even.
Because there's too much wick at the left.
Yeah.
At the 4 hour. So I don't see how we're gonna break this now.
Yeah, there's no volume. Very, very tricky. Yes, correct. Okay. Alright. Good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. Thank you for joining the streams, everybody. Please don't overtrade. Zhao, close the trade. Close the chart. No more 11%. Right. See you, everybody.